Have you ever had a student who can't seem to get started on assignments, forgets multi step instructions, or melts down when the schedule changes? These challenges often tie back to something called executive function skills, a set of critical brain processes that help student plan, focus, and follow through. The good news, executive functions can be developed with the right support. Let's talk today about executive functioning skills, what deficits might look like in your classroom, and practical strategies to help students succeed. If you're a teacher, parent, or therapist, stick around because this will change how you help kids learn. Hi, I'm Margaret from Your Therapy Source, and let's get started. And we'll start with talking about executive functioning skills and what they are. And these are the mental skills that help us plan and prioritize tasks, remember instructions, stay focused despite distractions, and adjust when things don't go as expected. These processes happen in the prefrontal cortex, the brain's control center, which doesn't fully mature until about age 25. This means that for young children, and especially for those with ADHD, autism, or learning differences, executive function struggles are common and they impact every part of the school day. So, how do executive function challenges show up in real life? Let's talk about a few examples. Perhaps it's working memory issues. Maybe you give a student three-step instructions. Grab your math book, turn to page 12, and start problem one. Instead, they wander to their desk, forget what you said, and ask you to repeat the directions. The impact, the student can't follow through because they're unable to hold on to all the steps. So, a strategy might be to post clear written instructions on the board or use visuals like checklists. Break the directions into smaller chunks. Step one, grab your math book. Step two, find page 12. And planning and prioritization challenges, let's look at an example for that. That's a lot of words. A middle schooler starts a big project the night before it's due, overwhelmed because they didn't know how to break it into steps. Impact, poor time management, and a sense of failure. Strategy, use backward planning or backward chaining, we call it a lot. Help students set deadlines for smaller milestones. Research by Monday, outline by Wednesday, and rough draft by Friday. Tools like planners and calendars can help visualize these steps. Let's use an example with inhibitory control problems. During group work, a student just blurts out answers or jumps up constantly, disrupting peers. The impact? The student struggles to self regulate impulses and lacks focus. The strategy? Provide clear behavior expectations and offer sensory breaks or fidget tools to help them stay calm. Maybe there's mental flexibility difficulties. You announce a schedule change. No gym today. We're going to go to library instead. And a student just loses it because they were set on gym. So the impact, difficulty adapting to changes or new situations. Strategy, let's try transition warnings and visual schedules, saying in 10 minutes we're going to the library instead of gym. Help students mentally prepare. Here are some more strategies to support executive function skills in the classroom. I mentioned this one before, but you can break tasks into smaller steps. Use checklists for multi step tasks. For example, write an essay into steps like brainstorming, outline, writing, and editing reduce overwhelm. And for younger students, you can use simple visuals like first, next, last chart to teach sequencing. Visual schedules, timers, and cue cards are really beneficial to help students remember routines. For example, a student with time management challenges can use a timer to understand how long 10 minutes feels. Try using prompts and cues. For working memory issues, repeat instructions and ask students to paraphrase what they heard, and this helps confirm that they understand the task. Provide verbal cues like, what's your next step, to keep the student on track. And a really important step, if you listen to any of my videos, is to teach self regulation skills. For students who struggle with self control or emotions, introducing calming strategies like deep breathing, mindfulness breaks, or movement based activities like yoga can be really helpful. Incorporate sensory breaks or tools like wiggle seats, textured sensory stickers, or quiet spaces for overwhelmed students. So another option too is to use graphic organizers and other visual tools because this can help students plan writing assignments or projects. Tools like a KWL chart, what I know, what I want to learn, and what I learned can help structure thinking. You can get this for free at your therapy source. And again, if you can model and practice flexible thinking, this can be really helpful for your students. And you can try role playing, change in plans, and model phrases like, that's okay, I can try something new. Praise students when they adjust to changes successfully is also helpful. And in the end, we really need to help students set specific short-term goals, like I will finish 2 math problems in 5 minutes, and at the end, review what went well and what they could improve next time. Executive function skills are critical for learning, behavior, and independence. Whether you're a teacher, a therapist, or a parent, these strategies we covered today can make a huge difference. By scaffolding tasks, teaching students to plan, and providing visual supports, you'll empower kids to succeed in the classroom and beyond. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to your therapy source, and share it with others who support students. And again, check the comments. You can get some links to some of the strategies I recommended at yourtherapysource.com. See you next time.